Hey guys, messed up. I need to fix my mic. I was running behind. I seem like I always run behind for some reason or another. Let's see. Let's get it over here where you can be able to hear me. So let's see who else in here. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, it looks like Sherry was here. Bless her heart. Yeah, she texted me and told me that she was, her back was giving her a fit, so she's taking some medication laying down. Tammy, hey darling. Victoria Burgess. Lady 7, darling. Hey. So happy to see you all. I just love y'all so much. Let's see. I know there's a whole lot of, well, I know Justin's alive, so we might get a little audience over here. Oh, it's okay. We just do our thing and go on. I'm just very grateful for everybody that tunes in to me. Very, very grateful. Let's see what we got here. Lady 7 Up, Tammy. Come on, everybody say hello, so I know you're here. Victoria, there you are again. Oh, it seems like Wednesdays go by so fast. I had to go back to the dentist today, so that took part of the day, and then we got back, and it was so warm. It was so warm outside. It felt so nice. Hi, Cocoa Pop. Hey, darling. Outdoorsy life. Welcome. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You guys just make my day. So happy, so happy. I don't know about you all, but my heart. Hi, Raisin Cane. Hey, darling. I better wait a few minutes. I ain't gonna start yet. Let's wait a few minutes to see who all comes in. I love you, Raisin Cane. You're such a sweetie. Yes, you are. You're a sweetheart. Let's see. Jackie! Hey, darling. I'm always happy to see you. I can't see your comments. Oh, Lady 7 Up. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. No. Lady 7 Up, y'all got to figure that one out. Danny, hi, darling. Welcome. Yes, we love Lady 7 Up. I had my days mixed up. I thought yesterday was Wednesday. I would do that sometimes, especially where I don't work anymore. A lot of the days just overlap. Seems like the weekend's here before you know it, and then the days just fly by. See, Danny, hi, darling. It's so good to see you. I hope I haven't missed anybody. You sweet things. Right. Let's see. Jackie says she can't see you, Lady 7 Up. Sue Lawson, hi, darling. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, just me. P.E. Island Girl. It was negative 22 here today. Oh, my goodness. We were in the 60s. It's typical Tennessee time. Of course, the little peeper frogs are hollering now, and I'm loving it. Loving it. I already thought I'm going to put a new liner in the pool this year, because my last year, it got all kinds of little tiny pinholes. And I got tired of having to go down and try to patch those little suckers. So I'm going to have a new one put in this year. Hopefully. Hi, Lori. Hey, darling. You're such a sweetie. Good to see you. Let's see who we got. Lori Short Legs. So what y'all been up to? What I was telling you. My heart has been very, very burdened. I mean, it was burdened before, but here lately I have been really, really struggling with thinking about Summer. I think about Summer. I think about her all the time. Seems like I wake up and I think, Lord, let this be the day. Let this be the day. And we need to know this little girl has stolen all of our hearts. And we so want to find out what happened to her. I'm cooking while I'm listening. Danny, what are you cooking? I'll tell you what I cooked today if you tell me what you cooked today. I cooked I cooked the pot roast, the roast yesterday. Late last night. Put it in the crock pot. It stayed in the crock pot all day yesterday. And I saw this new thing on I don't know whether it was TikTok, which I really don't watch TikTok, but probably on YouTube. But you take your roast, you sear it, put it in your crock pot, and you put half a jar of pepperoncinis and the juice on it, stick of butter, and ranch dressing mix. Oh my goodness, it was absolutely amazing. And I cooked the vegetables and stuff in the juice today, and it was so good. So good. Tam here. Hey, darling. Hey, my friends. Choo choo. Hey, baby. I'm always so happy to see y'all. Y'all are just absolutely amazing. You amaze me every time I have a live. Yeah, it was good, Danny. It was really good. And I made some rolls. That's all I needed. It was, basically a one pot dinner, and that's the kind of dinners I like. Easy to clean up. My husband has to do all the chopping and stuff for the vegetables because my hands don't allow me to do that anymore. So he cut up all my vegetables and I poured them in the pot and cooked them up, and it was very, very good. If my hands would allow it, I would have me a cooking channel too because I love to cook, and I have some pretty good recipes. Yes, I do. Angel, hey, darling. I'm so happy you're here. So happy to see you. I just love your channel. I hope you know. I watch everything that you do. You are amazing. And the last thing, man alive, it was spot on. You are spot on. I tell everybody come over and watch you. Oh, you're so special. Let's see. I ate a cheese hot dog, Lady 7 Up said. I had cooking. Oh, you're so sweet. Yes, you are. But what I was saying is my heart's really been burdened for her more than usual. And y'all know that I try my best to go to everything possible, every function possible to help keep her name out there. And the prayer vigils, I'm going to go to every single one of them. I pray that we don't have to have another one, that she'll be found, you know. But as long as I'm able, I will be there. Hey, Sin. Hey, darling. Good to see you. But, we're always searching to see if find out anything different, or we're praying, that TBI will come out and say something different, or they'll just let us have just a little inkling of something that they know that will satisfy us to think, because in our eyes, it doesn't look like anything's been done. But we have to have faith in the system that they are working as hard as they can, as diligently as they can, to find out what happened. She's just a precious little soul. Precious little soul. Hawkins County needs new eyes in there. This is crazy. I agree. Well, I saw something on Trevor's today that apparently the mayor of Hawkins County paid a visit to the sheriff's department today. Or I don't know whether it's specifically today, but they paid a visit to the sheriff's department and had a little chat about the way that Detective Pruitt has been treating. Let me pull up Trevor's. I don't want to say something that he didn't say. So bear with me just a second. Let me get Trevor pulled up here and let me read it verbatim what he said. That man, I'll tell you, he is doing such good work. Such good work. He is such a soldier. Let's see, and probably okay. Here, I'm gonna read it to you. So I'm hearing that the mayor of Hawkins County made a visit to the offices of Sheriff Lawson and Detective Pruitt regarding the public image of the Brandon Lawson situation, as well as the way Detective Pruitt speaks to the public on the phone and such. So I know we've had a lot of people complain about phone etiquette, I guess we would put it that way, of Pruitt. I get it. The man gets all kinds. Hi, Shauna. The man gets all kinds. Super Lake. They get all kinds of people, and a lot of YouTube people, I would say too, in there, calling to try to find out. Hey, Trev. I would greatly appreciate it if you have time, if you could come up and share a little bit of what you were talking about earlier. Uh-oh. Let me get it here. That you were talking about. Did you hear anything else about it? Because sounds like some pressure is being put on some people to maybe try to, do better. Do better. If they would just say, hey, oh, thank you, Sharon. Thank you. If they would just do better and just let us know, hey, I'm working here, I'm doing this or I'm doing that or just to convey some kind of, could I come up later? I'm eating dinner. Oh, Trevor, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. You go right ahead. We'll be here for a while. So if you get time, we would love it if you'd come over, and because I know you and I are going to be doing a live probably in the next week or so, covering a different case. And I'm trying to get as much information as I can on that, so that when we do it, I know you're very versed in it. So you're just in there, buddy. You are awesome, by the way. Um, but yeah. So maybe if enough people put pressure, on them, just like I said, I know I was in a chat the other day, and I was like, what if we do a peaceful, um, we'll call it a movement, to where we pay a visit to the sheriff's department and just let them know, hey, we're here. We're watching. We want we want as many eyes, as many people that's possible to be put on this case. We are not going away. You all ought to know that by now. We are not going away. We are going to push it and push it. Oh, Angel! Oh, darling, thank you so much. Thank you for becoming a member. You're beautiful. Thank you. I feel so honored. You're such a sweetie. I need to get my StreamYard right over here. Not my StreamYard, but my YouTube, so I can see what's going on. StreamYard doesn't tell you too much. Oh, and thank you for gifting a membership. Juju, congratulations. How sweet. But I've been using AI quite a bit and trying to find out some different things. And oh, Whiskey, Wisconsin Mama. Oh, sister, I'm so happy to see you. I've been so worried about you. I love you. Oh my gosh, there's my daughter, y'all, and she became a member. Oh, I love you. That one girl. That one girl. That's my daughter, y'all. I am so proud of her. So proud of her. I gotta do something here just a second, y'all. Give me just 1 second. I gotta take care of something. Okay, I got that taken care of. I love you too, baby. Hugs and kisses. I love you. Curse with curiosity. There, you're back, darling. Hey, good to see you, y'all. Y'all are just making me feel so loved. Making me feel so loved. But so I went on AI, and to see if I could find out anything different than what we've been told. And of course, I don't think there's anything different really. But so let's see if I can bring it in. Let me share the screen, and then you guys can see what I'm talking about. Get my mouse here. Well, that's not it. Let's try this again. Well, I don't think it's going to let me do it for some reason. Let me bring it back up here. I may just have to read it to you because it ain't wanting to cooperate for some reason. So here we go. What are the facts in the Summer Wells case? And this is what ChatGPT told me. As of my last update of January 2022, the case of Summer Wells, a young girl who went missing from her family's rural property in Hawkins County, Tennessee in June 2021, had garnered significant attention. However, specific details and developments in the case may have evolved since then. So I don't know. Have y'all seen anything evolve since then? I don't think so. Here are key facts. Disappearance. Summer Moon Utah Wells, of 5 years of age, was reported missing on June 15, 2021 from her family's residence in the Beach Creek community of Hawkins County, Tennessee. How many times have we read that? Oh, thank you, Lady 7 Up. Family background. Summer lived with her parents, Don Wells and Candace Bly, as well as her 3 brothers. Reports indicated that the family had faced some previous interactions with child protection services, though the details of these interactions were not fully disclosed to the public. Specifications and suspicions. The case drew intense media attention, with speculation and theories circulating widely online and in the community. Some focused on potential suspects as persons of interest, while others questioned the family involved or possible negligence. Law enforcement updates. Despite extensive search efforts and ongoing investigations, as of my last update, no significant breakthroughs have been announced in the case. Law enforcement officials continue to appeal the public for any information that would aid in locating Summer. It's important to note that investigations into missing person cases are ongoing and can involve sensitive and complex details. The information available to the public may be limited, and developments in the case may have occurred since my last update. For the most current information on the Summer Wells case, I recommend consulting reliable news sources and official statements from law enforcement agencies. So, is there anything different than you guys know? Because I know basically that's all the facts we know. But the theories, they're out there, aren't they? There's a lot. I think we all have our own theories. And has yours changed? Yes, emphasize on limited. Laugh out loud. We've got nothing exactly. Absolutely zero. I agree. But like I said, I don't know, over the different time, over the past 2.5 years, 2 years and 8 months, actually, 982 days. Mine have switched. Changed. It goes from one to the other. I went from this side to this side, then back to this side, and then this side. And it's mind-boggling. And it's so stressful. How many tears have I shed? How many tears have you shed? It's I mean, it's heartbreaking. It's just so heartbreaking. Would anybody else like to come up? Miss Wisconsin Mama? Anybody else like to come up and share your thoughts on it and what your theories are? And keep in mind, all comments are all respectful comments are welcome here in this chat. As long as you keep it respectful, I'm not going to delete it, and my mods are not going to delete it because we do not know. We don't. If we did, we wouldn't be here. Right? Hi, Millie. I know I met Smiley. Hey, darling. How would you like? Would you like to come up and let's talk theories? Like I said, I am very fair when it comes to people's opinions. You know, you can state your opinion without being a harsh, you know, evil person. I don't think any of y'all are here. Any of us are that way. I've seen it. I've seen it. But we have to be adults, you know? Well, honey, you don't have to turn on your camera. You know how it is. Cherise, hey, darling. But, yeah, I am really wanting to hear different theories. I'm telling you, I want you guys to share with us what you're thinking, what you're really thinking that happened. You can type it in chat, or you're welcome to come up here. I'm gonna put the link. I'm gonna pin the link. That way, if anybody would like to come up, you are very, very welcome to. Because I want to hear some. I want to hear some different opinions. Now, y'all, my roast is working on me. So y'all excuse me. I am thinking that we don't know the whole day. You think there's gaps in the timeline, in other words. Is that what you're saying, Wisconsin Mama? Yeah, I've heard several people mention that. And it could be. Yes, time is missing. I understand. I understand your opinion there. I do. And I think, let's see, Charisse, I think she wandered off and was snatched by someone when where she is now could be anywhere. If alive, she's far away. That's very true too. That could possibly be. Well, at least time is missing for the public. The question is if TBI has filled that in or not, in my opinion. We don't, but honestly, Trevor, if we did know, what would happen with the YouTube streets then? If we had every single bit of it, would their job be even more, or would it be even harder? I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. I think so. I think so. Why are they keeping the timeline from us? Well, Jackie, if they are, if they, I mean, have we seen an official timeline? Have we seen an official timeline from TPI or from Hawkins County? Official. There's different, you know? Yeah, we speculate and we say, okay, this time she got up and this, you know, and then they went, you know, to take grandma to the doctor, and then they went to the swimming hole, and then they went to Priceless Foods, and you know, went to the hippie house, and went to and done all the. So let's see. Oh, I'm not saying we should know. I just think that's the question to wonder. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Has TBI pinned time down for the whole day? We shouldn't get those details, but still. And I know we want to know them. We want to know everything. We're so thirsty for some kind, something, just a little inkling. I mean, they go on and they say, "Oh, no more, no updates. Nope, no updates." I think she was kidnapped, and I believe Dawn and Candace are innocent in Summer's disappearance. Thank you, Shauna, for your opinion. What did Curse say? In my opinion, see, this is Stormy. In my opinion, I feel like Dawn is behind this. I actually feel bad for Candace. Thank you for your opinion. Curse with curiosity. Honestly, certain YouTubers have disrupted Summer's case. Yes, I agree. Now, grant you, most of them out there are only out for to find out the truth and only want to keep Summer's name out there. You know, and if you're like me, which I don't do a lot of my lives, and you know, and do a lot of stuff on Summer because there's no new information. But my heart, like I said, my heart has been really heavy here lately, and I thought, you know, I'm going to do it. You know, I may get backlash from it, but all I'm trying to do is to keep her name out there, and to, you know, get everybody's opinion so that you know, we can share this. We need to share it. We need to you know, voice our opinions without backlash or without hate. You know, as long as we do it respectfully and adults. The main thing is, why have they lied to us about different things, like small things? Okay, like what are you talking about, One Love? Be a little more specific if you don't care. What are you talking about? What did they lie about? Tell us what you're talking about. Let's see. I wish I had answers to how someone sneaked up there without no one hearing or seeing a thing. Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. It just, it, but you know, I've seen crazier. You've seen crazy things happen before. We don't know. The only people that know is the people involved. Hey, H. Davis. I hope I missed anybody. If please forgive me if I missed somebody, please. Let's see. I'd be interested to know if the search dogs picked up her scent until a certain point, and where did the trail go cold? Well, that one girl, there has been different reports on that. There's some reports that it ended at the end of the road, at the bottom of the driveway. And that's what Ellie says too. And then we heard that it went to Fred's house. So I don't know. I think we need some clarification. And wouldn't it be nice if they would do just a news conference or something, or just give an update about, and before the conference, take questions, like we could send in questions that we have, and if something that they could answer, that they possibly would. Wouldn't that be great? You would think that the TVI would have a lot more camera footage from shops the day of which would have timestamps. Sharon, they could have. They could have. They haven't shared anything with us. We don't even have the 911 call. All we have is radio traffic. That's the only thing that we've been able to have access to. No abduction, in my opinion. It's obvious to me. Kirst, would you like to come up on panel? I'd love to hear from you. I know we love hearing your commentary on everything that you do. Trevor, yes, it's my belief that they have those in timestamps, most likely. I think it gets tougher when they're back in Beach Creek and such. Yeah. Because, I mean, let's face it, there's not a lot of houses along Beach Creek. And how many of those houses do have surveillance, I would hope that if anybody had anything, they would turn it in. Just small things over 2.8 years. Yes. See, Candace would tell one greater something than Dawn will contradict it to another creator. Well, we've seen that, right? We've seen it. I do believe Summer made it home, though, the afternoon of June 15th. I think so, too. I think she did, too. Let's see. TBI is very professional. Lawson, on the other hand, well, I plead the fifth. Maybe he's figured out he don't need to run anymore. Too much, man. Too much with his son and everything. Phew. I did it a while back. Take the old video Don does. Close your eyes through the entire thing. You hear everything, every step he took. The car coming, you hear everything. No way anyone came and took her, in my opinion. Yeah. I think a lot of people have that opinion, Smiley. Exactly. They didn't know their neighbors well, and they tried to only hang with the church going folks. But after time, we find out they do know their neighbors really well. I don't know. Seemed like they did have dealings with their neighbors. We do know that. I mean, they've shared that with us. Those detectives need to start sharing some real videos with the public. Well, Lori, do you think if they did that it may compromise things? I mean, I know, I get it. Their jobs are tough. Tough, tough, tough. And do you think they're just keeping stuff away from us just to be doing it to infuriate us? Or do you think it's for the good of the case? What y'all think? I'm looking for theories, guys. I'm looking for theories. Y'all tell me what you think. You might want to stop eating tomatoes so it can inflame your arthritis. I don't know who you're talking to. Oh, you talking about me? I have tried this. What a difference it made. Really? No tomatoes. Oh my God, I love tomato juice. Oh, I love tomatoes. I grow some of the prettiest tomatoes you ever seen. What did Wisconsin Mama say? She could have wandered off, traveled further than they reached. Just a possibility. You know, and I was really frustrated because 13 days is what Summer got. 13 days and only 4 miles. I mean, we've heard stories. I mean, we've seen it with kids that wandered off and they'd be way out. Who knows? It's just my theory has always been, well, not always been. Here the last theory that I believe that happened. I believe that she was mad or something. I don't know, but I believe that she went out the door herself, went down the driveway, and somebody picked her up. That's just my theory. Let's see. Let's see. We've already seen that one. I think we would only know Summer made it home that afternoon if the boys say so. See, that's another thing. The boys. Don't you think those boys would have told everything that they possibly knew? I think they have. I think they've shared everything that they know. She could have wandered off and traveled down. I got that one. Let's see. Sharing some information with the public. Yeah, I'm in between on that. We want it. We do. But you don't want them to give us anything that may jeopardize the case. Let's see. You might want to stop. Okay, you gave me that. Let's see. I don't think Don knows much more than Candace has told him because he says he wasn't there. I think he should let Candace answer questions related to that day and when she went missing. Yeah, I mean, I think we all want that. Yeah. Let's see. Petition for body cam footage. Well, body cam footage, there's not really any body cam footage to get, really, that one girl. I mean, yeah, there was some probably maybe when they first showed up. I don't know. I don't know at the house. I don't know, but what I mean, all that's going to show us is how Candace was and how the boys were and all that and how Grandma was. I don't know. You tell me why Candace says away from talking. You tell me why Candace stays away from talking about that day. Well, cursed. The only thing that I know is that she has been told to, maybe. I don't know. See, I don't question Candace about that day. I don't do it. I mean, if she wants to share something, that's fine. But I'm not going to question her because she's been questioned. And I know some close, people have told her, if you know something, tell us. We will do what we can to, get it to the right people or whatever. But we just don't know. They cared more about their reputation, and maybe some creators could have had some play in that and not too sure what to believe anymore. Yeah, I guess you're right there. Candace said she went to Payless and got priceless foods, and got milk, cheese, and a couple other items. Yet Grandis says it took 5 people to bring in the groceries. Was it 3 kids and them? No, I mean the 4 kids. So it'd be the boys, Summer, and Candace, I guess you're talking about. Thank you, baby. She likes the corn too. Yeah, she does. I mean, she's away. Let's see what you said here. There was an accident. Candace stays. Okay, I see what you're saying now. A lot of people think there was an accident. But my question is, if there was an accident, and I know probably thinking, well, there was an accident, and because of things that allegedly Candace was doing that day, she didn't want to get the police involved. I don't know, but why cover up an accident? I just don't get it. Look at what happened in Texas. Yeah. Just did to find Audrey. That was just terrible. It was heartbreaking too. They knew what they were looking for. They knew what they were looking for. It's ongoing investigation. Yeah, that's it. It's an ongoing, and that's what they tell you. And they tell you to go visit the TBI website for updates. And TBI, I know Lawson said he was going to give us an update around the 2-year anniversary, wasn't it? Has anybody heard from him? He's too busy about worrying about his son. Keeping his son out of jail, in my opinion. 13 days of silence from her mother. don't know. Yep. Castor oil is great for arthritis pains. Ugh. You put it on you. No, you don't eat it, drink it, do you? The police will hold information temporarily to protect people's privacy, but it's been over 2 years now. Yeah. Yeah, we're heading toward 3. I pray that we don't make 3. It wouldn't be nothing would make us, all of us, happy to find it, is to find out, hey, yeah, she did wander off. Yeah, somebody got her and she's happy. Wouldn't that be wonderful? But, we don't know. I think Lawson set the narrative when he said abductions just didn't happen around there. He strongly suggested that she wandered off, but I don't think they searched far enough. I don't think they did either. I don't think 4 miles was enough. You saw how rambunctious she was. She could do some running. In my opinion, someone would have heard her scream for help or see her by the helicopter. Yeah, you would think so, especially, if they did it at night with the heat, with thermal. Don't know. What did Millie say? Sorry, Millie. Yeah, I seen that. But supposedly, Jody Sue Brown was down by the driveway. And let's not forget, Jody said she heard a scream. I don't know about that. I know there's been a lot of debunking of Jody Sue Brown here lately. I don't know. Sharon, hey, Miss Chewy, do you really want me to tell you my opinion? You know me and my mouth. Yes, Sharon, all opinions, all respectful opinions are welcome. Yes. Jackie, you're probably right. You're probably right. But in my opinion, those boys have told everything that they possibly could tell. Yeah. Those boys have told out everything that they know. Lawson set the narrative for people who don't understand the mountains. So it left those people to look only at the parents. Yeah, that's true. Candace and Grandis sent those boys away the opposite way, in fact. Sent them away. What do you mean? Why did Don mention the roof? What was always that has always threw me off. Just saying. Well, what he said that the kids would get up on the roof, right? But I mean, if she got up there and fell off, why wouldn't they just call 911 and say, "Hey, I need help. My baby fell." Just wondering. Why do you think they wouldn't call? Wouldn't, if it was an accident, why do you think that they covered it up? I don't personally think Don and Candace unalived her, but I do believe they at least know who has her, and I believe she's alive. There's some big um, some theories out there that Robin had something to do with it. But I know to hear Robin pray, I don't think so. That's just my opinion. My opinion only. I held her hand as she prayed. I don't think so. I don't think she knows where Summer is. That's just my opinion again. My opinion only is the Wells know how to hide a body. No sign of Candace's sister. Yeah, where is she? We don't know. Body language and their demeanor in the body cam should show a lot. Not saying they're guilty, but it would answer a lot of questions, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean that's a good point. That's a good point, my daughter. Some people have a hard time reliving bad experiences. Also, I think she blames herself because Summer went missing on her watch. I do know that as a matter of fact. I do. If someone picked Summer up, don't you think Ellie would put out the vehicle info caught on one of many holler cams that would have caught it coming in or out? How do we know that there were a lot of holler cams? How do we know that? I mean, we've heard things about a red pickup. We've heard things about a yellow vehicle. But I mean, I haven't heard anything else about any other vehicle. I mean, there's vehicles go back and forth on that road all day long. Have you ever been on that road? It's traveled. I mean, it's not traveled heavily, but it's traveled. Candace might have blacked out and don't remember what happened. That's a possibility too, Lady Seven Up. Sure is. It's a possibility. I think there might have been an accident that Candace doesn't know about. Like maybe if Summer got down on the road. Tammy, yeah, that's very possible. Anything's possible. Anything's possible. Yep, maybe maybe sat down and fell asleep and Summer wandered off. Maybe. He said in the near future, we are in almost March. Yeah. Right. Right. You're welcome to come up when you want to. It's awful lonely up here by myself. Yeah. Anybody that wants to come up, my panel is open. Let's discuss this. Let's talk theories. I want to know what you're thinking. I want to know your brutal honesty. Honestly, what's going on? What are you thinking? Like I said, I've been burdened more than usual lately for her. I've been thinking a lot. I mean, more than usual. I'm grieving for my son still 2 years later. The Wells both say they think She's out there somewhere. Reality is that would be a traffic situation. They are not acting as if that's the case. I'm sorry for your loss. That's something that I hope to never, ever feel. I mean, me grieving for my dad, but I couldn't imagine grieving for my children. One of my children. Prayers for you, darling. 4 miles. That's ridiculous, especially in such a rural area. I agree 100% that one girl. 100%. 4 miles. We get it. It's rough terrain. Yeah, it's tough. But there was a lot of people that were willing to do it more. But why they confined it to that 4 miles, I'll never know. I'll never know. And when did they shut down Beach Creek? When did they shut the road down? That's what I want to know too. What precautions did they take that if I mean you gotta know that Beach Creek, their address is I mean, it's no time to the interstate. No time to the interstate. I don't know. It's so frustrating. I have a problem with the parents of a missing child pulling all the pranks they did. I agree. Cocoa Pop. I don't agree with pranks. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, we talk behind the scenes. Yeah, Sharon, we do. uh, I believe that Lawson believes she walked off when he insisted she's not in the river. Y'all, Cherokee Lake is a big body of water. Big body of water. And Holston River feeds Cherokee Lake. And that's not far from 110 Ben Hill Road. To be honest with you, it's not. It's on the, if you go in from the Rogersville side, it's closer. The river's closer to, I think, from that side. But yeah. But that's the Rogersville side is actually furthest from Beach Creek, from 110 Ben Hill Road, than from the Kingsport side. I see Jackie when you have her name up there, but I don't see her otherwise. You got her blocked, darling. One of you's got each other blocked. Y'all need to fix it. Can't have you girls cutting each other blocked. Why did Mom say she was gone from the basement? And the boy said she went outside to play in another story. There's contradicting stories, I think. I'm praying that law enforcement has all the information, about that. I don't know. I think it was 5 miles, but it should have been 10-mile radius. I don't know. Last I heard, it was 4 miles. Oh, Sugar Shack. Thank you, darling. Thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe Candace is like me. I freeze up and act so funny on camera. Some people do that. Okay, let me tell y'all a little something. I mean, this is my observations of Candace. Candace has always, she's had a tough, and by all means, I'm not making any excuses or anything of the way she, anything. I'm just telling you my observations. Is she's had a tough life from childhood to adulthood. She has been through some unimaginable things in her life that nobody should ever have to endure. So, yeah, I mean, does that make any difference, with what's going on with Summer? Don't know. We don't know. We don't know what. Except we still don't know what happened. I think the boys are scared to talk. When they feel safe, they will talk. I should hope being away, they don't even talk to their parents. I know. Well, she doesn't want to talk about her sister Rose. That would make you think she would talk about her daughter. We have all fought for Summer to be found. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. See, am I all caught up? Jackie, my honest opinion. Whew. Y'all putting me on the spot, ain't you? This is what I think. Why did Don drive Candace's car the 14th and the 15th? He never drove it before. Why? He had his truck. It's what he drove every day to work. Why did he feel the need to use Candace's car those 2 days? And we still don't know where the Subaru was. Not the Subaru, but the Suburban. Where was it? Don't know. But I don't think, I think Summer was taken by somebody she knows. Somebody she knows. That's my opinion. Let's see. Well, she doesn't want to talk about. Okay, we got that one already. Let's see. The Wells have never seemed to worry about Summer. It's all about them. Parents shouldn't act this way. That's why are the boys still gone? Well, I can't speak for Dawn, but I've seen Candace, cry for Summer. I have. I think we have all come up with many theories. Too bad we can't nail it down to one. Yeah. I honestly, I think we are probably going to be completely shocked when the truth does come out. That's just it. One of you accidentally blocked the other. Go check that's Lady Seven Up and Jackie. Boys told L. and allegedly Jody Sue Brown she was at her swing last. Yeah, I've heard that too. Heard that. I've heard that she was in the basement. So, I don't know. No, no, we haven't, and I don't think we ever will. But you got to remember they're minors. It's They're not going to tell us what they said. Only things, anything, something like that would come out. It would be if there was had to be a trial or something. Oh, Sugar Shack, you're a sweetie. Ronnie Lawson said the boys said that. I honestly believe that's what he assumed. Or the boys could have said that she might have gone out the basement door. Yeah. Yeah, that's a possibility. Haven't we all? But we love our kids. Yes. Yes. We love our kids. Yeah. Y'all please hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I know I have it set right now that anybody can be in chat. And but I'd appreciate it if you haven't subscribed to please subscribe and hit that like button. I'm a new channel and I'd like to, you know, fit into the algorithm a little better. Uh, Also, the locals news channel reported differently details. It's no wonder people don't know what to believe. That's true. That's true. That's no excuse not corporate with Ellie. She's not afraid to act foolish on here or bold-faced lie. Yeah, that's very possible too. I know a lot of people think she's lied. That's true. Let's see. Sorry, Chewy. I have also had a tough, hard life. Many days of wanting to just give up, but to have a missing daughter either make me want to speak up about her and shut up. Well, which I have spoke on this before too, that but my personality, with my personality, I would be shouting. I would be on Hawkins County door. I would, and Pruitt. I would not leave Pruitt alone. But that's me. That's the type of my personality. And like I said, I'm not making any excuses for anybody. I'm just telling you what I seen. And, I don't know. But yeah, I'd be shouting from the rooftops. Honestly, I don't see enough from a lot of missing. I mean, look how many missing children there are in Tennessee. Why don't we hear about it all? Why don't we hear? We should hear about it every day. Every day we should hear about it. Yeah, we go hang flyers for summer. We go and we go have our prayer vigils and everything, but Summer can't speak. We have to speak for her. And that's one reason why I'm doing this today. Because we have to keep her name out there. We have to keep the public to keep looking for her. And I know a lot of people didn't care for the age progressive picture of Summer, but go back and look at your children from the age of 5 and the age of 8. Look at the difference in their appearance between them that age. And yeah, she is she's growing. If God willing, she's still alive. Summer and her siblings seems to be ill supervised, not just that day, but most likely years prior. Parents had their hands full and failed that baby regardless of their background. Shaking my head. I I respect your opinion. Yes. Yes, I'm sure they did. Bingo. Yeah, that's my girl. So you feel Summer's safe and alive, Miss Chewy? I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. I don't think she's safe and alive. I don't. If I did, my heart wouldn't be so burdened. I mean, terribly burdened. Terribly burdened. More than usual. And like I said, I'm one to try to do everything I possibly can. I go to every function that I can just to try to give her support, to stand up for Summer. That's why I do it. See, that's where I say you don't know what Candace is truly crying about. You can think one thing, but say you're thinking differently. So, can you 100% say she's cried for Summer? Well, I know she cried talking about Summer. I've seen that. But that's all I can say, I mean, seen her cry while talking about Summer. And like I said, I ain't doing this to try to defend Candace. I'm not. Like I said, we don't know. We don't know what happened to that baby. I'm just giving you my opinion and my opinion only. I've been through so many rabbit holes, my head stays spinning. I wish LE could clear them so at least some speculations could cease. Yeah, a lot of us wish that, Sugar Shack. We sure do. We have so many theories because there's either too many shady people around or because so many people have inserted themselves into this case. Bingo. Why would why do people feel the need to insert themselves? Like Jody Sue. The only thing I can figure out is she's doing it is for YouTube fame, is all I know. That's the only thing I can figure out. Why else would you put your family through it? Why? I I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Let's see. So someone Summer knows may have her. If so, she is safe and in good hands. I mean, it's a possibility. It's a possibility. But in my opinion, why keep it a secret? If you think that Summers wasn't being taken care of, wasn't being treated like she should have been, why go to the means of just taking her to make her happy and safe? Why not go through the right the right channels? Just asking. Well, hello, Matthew. Thank you. Speaking of body language, has anyone else noticed that Lawson either gives short, matter of fact answers or none at all? Yes. Yes, he does. Because, in my opinion, he don't know squat. He don't know squat. And he's afraid if he says something that it'll be taken and they'll run with it. Hey, horsewoman. Hey, darling. Why do you feel the parents took so long in getting involved with missing children events? Well, Jackie, I, I can only give you my opinion. Maybe because of their reputation with, precedes them, I guess, what you would say. They didn't want to face scrutiny, didn't want to face bashing. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't asked that. Like I said, I've only met Don a couple of times. A couple of times. I've never talked to the man, never really wanted to talk to him. But that's I don't know. Yes, he don't know nothing. Hey, the real Rockin' Robin. I got to meet the real Rockin' Robin at the prayer vigil that we had on the 15th. Very, very, very loving woman that loves Summer and is doing everything that she can to keep Summer's name out there also. Hello, my friend. Good to see you again. Let's see. It's 2:26 a.m. here. I'm going to catch up later today. Much love always. Okay, Cocoa Pop, thank you for coming in. Make sure you hit the like before you leave. I love you, darling. Thank you for coming in. Really, really, really appreciate it. Again, my panel's open. I would appreciate it if somebody would come up and keep me company. Trevor, absolutely. Yeah. Let's see. Burning Springs Butterfly. In my opinion, Don Wells and Candace Wells brought all this negativity upon themselves by the way they acted and carried on in the beginning of this case. I can't say anything about that because it was pretty crazy. It was pretty crazy. Yes, we all love summer. I wish there was more we could do. Me too, Rockin' Robin. Me too, darling. I feel nobody was ever welcome to help look for this baby. It was the strangest thing I ever seen. What do you mean, Danny? You don't think there was enough volunteers, or what do you think? Trevor was out there. Trevor looked for her. I forgot I have schoolwork to do tonight, so I may not be able to come up. Oh, and that's fine. But we're going to schedule one, okay? We're going to schedule one. There's another local case that really needs attention. It really needs to be brought forth to the public, and Trevor and I are going to do a live on it here in the very near future. It's okay, Trevor. I understand. Got to get that schoolwork done. Got to get that degree, guys. He's got to get that degree. Let's see. Look at all the hate they are getting online. If it was me, I would be afraid to leave my house. If people don't believe them, why do people want them out in front of the cameras? They're done. They've done all that. Well, I will tell you that they're short legs. Hey, darling.
Hi.
Thank you for coming up and giving me company.
Turn off my YouTube here.
You're muted. There you go.
Can you hear me?
No, still can't hear you.
Oh, I don't know why.
No sound.
Oh.
I don't know. But when we went to Angel, hey darling, good to see you. When we went to the Christmas tree, when we decorated the Christmas tree, let's try short legs again.
Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I don't know why I can't hear you, darling. You're not muted. I don't have you muted. I don't know. We don't hear you. Can anybody hear short legs?
Check your volume. Check your volume.
They can hear you.
They can hear me?
I don't know. Let's see what I've got done. What I got going on. Let's see. Maybe it's my earphones. I don't know. Let me turn it on over here, maybe. Now talk.
Can you hear me? You can't hear me yet? Oh my gosh.
Let me try some different ones. I'm sorry. Let me just take it out and see if that works.
Yeah, take it out.
Maybe I got it muted down here. It must be me. It must be me. I don't know. Don't make no sense. Can't even hear it on my computer now.
Can't hear me? No? Oh my gosh. Let me go down.
It's not you, short legs. It's me. Yeah, maybe it got something that time. Seems like I heard a click in there. Try it again, short legs. Miss Chewy, we have a missing 51-year-old jogger. They are having mega search this weekend and are asking anyone to come help. I'm thinking of going. It's about an hour and 20 minutes away. You know what? I'd say if they're asking for help, they need it. That's scary. 51 years old. That's scary. What's going on with my mic? I'm sorry, short legs. If you want to try it again, you can in. Okay, I'll drop the link in chat. It must be something with StreamYard is the only thing I can think. Maybe if I drop down, it might. And come back, maybe it might be a little different. I don't know. But it sure wasn't. I wish they would have let the public help look for Summer in the beginning. Well, like I said, Trevor looked. I don't know. I was in really, really bad shape then. That was when I first found out I had rheumatoid arthritis, and no medication was helping me or anything at the time. So I could. I wish I could. I wish I was able to. But I do what I can do, what little bit I can do. I'll pray. I go to vigils. I go to the little purple tent. And it's not only for her, that's for all missing, especially in Tennessee. Keep your fingers crossed. Talk to me.
Can you hear me?
Oh my gosh. I do not know what's wrong with me. Let me drop down and I'll come back, okay?
All right. We'll see.
I don't know.
Okay, can you hear me?
I am at a loss.
Can you hear me? No?
This is really, really, really,
man.
really aggravating me. Let me try muting you and then unmute you and see what happens. Unmute mic.
Okay. Can you hear me?
I don't know what to do. We are just. This really upsets me. I'm so sorry. I don't know what it could be. It's got to be something with StreamYard. Wait a minute. Let's see right here. There's my mic. Let's see. Let me double check something right here. Currently in use. Oh my gosh. Microphone access.
Can you hear me yet? No.
I don't know. Short legs. I am just like, oh my gosh, I'm so tickled to have you come up here. And then I can't hear a thing you're saying. I even took my earphones out.
Oh, no.
I love you too. I love you too. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on with it. It's really aggravating.
All right.
Let's see. At one time, Trevor said he had searched public properties, as I recall. Didn't Lawson ask people to search their own properties? Yeah, he did. He did. Short legs, you go ahead and talk while you want to talk, darling. They all can hear you. I just can't figure out what's wrong with mine. Don't make no sense. It's like it's completely Complete. I can't even hear, my YouTube.
Still not working? I
Can't
tried
even
a
hear
bunch
it.
of things.
If I unmute YouTube over here, I can't even hear it on there. So
That's
I
what
don't
I
know.
was
I'm just glad
checking.
you can hear me. This just doesn't make any sense to me. Not at all. Let's see. Jody Sue was at the bottom of her driveway planting flowers by the mailbox. She would have seen Summer. That's what Jody Sue said. That's what Jody Sue said. She sure did. Where in the where? Y'all got any ideas what to do about my sound? Because I am struggling. I always have really good sound. I don't know what's going on with it. Okay, let's see. I'm sorry, short legs. I appreciate you, darling. You're such a sweetie. Such a sweetie. Let's see. Do you have her on? No, I didn't have her on mute. I actually muted her and then unmuted her and tried to uh tried to fix it. I can't even hear. You know how I don't know if you ever been on StreamYard before, and you have a YouTube open because I have a YouTube open so that I could control things from the YouTube app, but I can't even hear it there. So it's got to be something to do with my computer. But even unmuting, I mean, I can hear a little click when I click it, but I don't know. It's really frustrating though. The parents should have been separated from everyone, as well as Summer's brothers and Grandis. Robin Lane and David Dodson should have never been allowed up there. Why were they not taken to the station? Don't know. I'm sure the mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. But I mean, why? With me, myself, if I would do whatever it took. I would go wherever they wanted me to go, but I'd also want to be there, in case you come home. How do I make friends as an adult? I feel kind of gay asking another man for this. What? Seriously? Whatever. Have you checked your speaker settings? That's what I just clicked onto. Turned up. Let's see. Let me go over here. See if I can hear like another somebody else's. No, I'm playing one of Trevor's videos, and I can't even hear it. It's something to do with my laptop. I know it's completely and furious with it. Never done this before. Ever. It's going to be something simple, I know, but I go over here to the button and it shows that it's turned way up. Let's see. Speaking of Dotson, anyone notice that the first thing he said when he was interviewed was that he's been with his daughter that day. Struck me a bit odd. Alibi. Where is he now? How long did he hang around after Summer got gone? How long was he here? Oh, that's a good let me try that. Well, but I can't hear anything else either. That's the big thing is that I don't hear anything else on here. But I'll go to settings and let's see. Audio. There's a mic and speaker. Headphones. That's what it was. Thank you, short legs. I can hear now. Ah, the only thing I figure out is that I must have before I went out with I must have entered the studio before I put in my earphones. That's probably what it is. Try coming back up now. Let's try it again. Let me put the link back out for you. Let's see. I think early on she said planting, but would have to check back because of all the flowers. Yeah, somebody said planting, somebody said watering, so I don't know. I don't know. He got there about 3 months before Summer went missing and left in about a month afterwards. Strange. Yes. I have always thought that was very, very strange. And he in my opinion, he is a very strange man. Just saying. Theories, theories, theories. We got 'em, ain't we? We got 'em. I lost a bunch of people over that. Come on back up, short legs. Try it again. Whistle! Hey, darling. Hawkins County need to introduce monthly drills and learn the importance of critical protocol. Yep. I'm very like I said, I'm a hop, skip, and a jump from Hawkins County. I'm the next county over. It's actually I'm right on the line. There's a road close to me called County Line, so that tells you how close I am to Hawkins County. That's why the case was has so many theories. Too many suspicious people. Some left and others just up and died. And that's another thing. How many people passed that has that was, so close to this case? How many people? That's another thing. It's mind-boggling. Yeah, I get really, really, really I have a lot of anxiety and a lot of, oops. I have a lot of anxiety and a lot of, when it comes to, summer. Come on, short legs. I think I got it fixed. Come on back up. 120 acres says, Danny, when she moved out of there, she also stated she pulled them all out. Therefore, they had to have been grown flowers as they had not had time to grow. June, mm, I don't know. They should have been. I mean, if she had them planted, they should have been growing. June, I mean, that's right in the dead of summer. She said they were bulbs. She dug them up so they didn't come back. She may have been weeding and watering. Those should have been grown. In June, they would have been grown. Bulbs, you don't put the bulbs out in June, which she probably was watering them, more than likely. In my opinion, it was only handled as summer wandered off, as opposed to possibly a crime scene. I'm afraid you're right, 120 acres. I'm afraid you're right. I think they just thought that everybody would go out searching and they would find her within hours. Whenever it came up, as breaking news for us saying that she was missing, I thought, anytime now they'll be coming back saying that they found her. I can still see that news footage today showing down below the house, showing the house. I can still see it. And I thought, "Well, it's just a matter of time. They're gonna find her," you know? They always find them. And that's what I was thinking, around here. I wouldn't never thought, she would be gone like this. Hi, Eve. Welcome, darling. Laying close by my side by myself. When I heard Summer was missing, I just knew the next day they would found her. Exactly what I was saying. You think about Carly, and we had just found out about baby Evelyn. Yes, I remember that. But you know what? The more I think about Carly, I could be wrong. It's like we all have opinions. Her uncle he wasn't charged with SA. He was, charged with abducting her. In my opinion, he took her to try to protect her. That's my opinion. And, like everybody says, opinions, we all have one. Just like something else, we all have one. Like assholes, right? Uh, okay, short legs, talk to me.
Okay, can you hear me?
Woo, yeah, let me turn it down. Oh, goodness.
Whew. I went and played with a bunch of buttons in my phone.
It was me. What it was is whenever I was when I went into StreamYard, I was running a little late. So I entered StreamYard, and then I put in my earphones. So it didn't have time to adjust.
I know it
Now,
has something to do with the earphones. I do know that because it's happened before.
yeah, but I hope my mic's working okay.
I
Does
can
my
hear
sound
you.
is my sound good? I mean, is it good and
Yeah,
clear? Okay. That's good. All right. That makes me feel so much better. I was like, "Oh, no." The reason I don't think this will go to court is there are too many suspects and a million possibilities. I have never believed her parents hurt or sold her. Thank you for your opinion, Miss Pink Hearts. It's appreciated. Okay, short legs, what's your
I hate
opinion?
talking about summer. Because there's just so many possibilities.
So what do you think?
Uh, Well, I think she ran down the hill and got picked up. But whether she's alive or not, that's a whole different story. I don't know.
Right.
That's why we need the police to step up their game, you know? In 7
Yeah.
years, they could declare her deceased, and that's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that would be awful. I think they would have found her if she had wandered
You
off.
know, I think about the coyotes too. Coyotes can, rough up a
Well,
kid, but
I've got a
there would be
picture.
some kind of evidence, I think, if it was an animal. I
Yeah.
think they would have picked up on some kind
I
of
love you,
evidence.
Ashley. I agree. I agree. Yeah, I hope so too, Whistle. I hope they find her soon. I think
Frankie's
Uncle will
always
be
does
very
that. You
happy.
can make that writing smaller so it doesn't like cover half our faces.
Okay, I'll fix that.
I don't know how, but there's a way people do that too. There you go. That's correct. What is
Let's
she
see.
saying?
Let's
That's what I
see.
think too. I think Uncle was protecting her.
Talking about Carly. This is another little girl in Hawkins County that went missing. Her uncle abducted her and hid her for days. There was a big manhunt. But he went to jail and he's
Well, I
serving time.
wasn't, let me think. Candace's mother's brother visiting at the time or visited like a few days before, all the way from Wisconsin or something.
I don't know. I don't remember that. And recently we have had another child missing, and that was located Dalton. In no time, there is some reason no one is able to locate Summer, and I have my own opinion. Summer needs to be found. Yes, real rock and
Yeah,
roll.
I mean, they need to step up their game with the searches, not lay back.
Hash Brown says, I have always wondered if someone who took that route home and knew that Summer was always outside may have plotted to take her. I don't know what happened, but pray she's found. Yeah, we do pray she's found.
Mm.
I can't help but pray she's still alive. You know, I do too. I pray she's still alive. I hope if she is still alive that she's being taken care of and is happy. I mean, there's so many things that could have happened, and with uh, with human
I don't
trafficking.
know. For some reason, I thought, oh gosh, maybe somebody at the church took her. And,
Well,
she'll be
there's a lot of
found.
people think that. A lot of people
She'll
think
be
that.
found in a couple weeks, but she's not found. So nobody took her from the church. I mean, the police and the FBI would have figured that right out.
Right.
So what else could it be but a stranger, which is unusual in such a rural area? It still could be an animal if she ran pretty far off away and nobody found. She was pulled into a cave or, some of these animals make huge holes in the ground because I've been camping a lot. And some raccoons, they make a huge hole in the ground. If you ever fell in it, you'd never be found, I always think. It's unbelievable to me. So, maybe she really did run off and fell into something,
there is
okay?
there are so many
Fell
possibilities. It's
somewhere and banged her head, and nobody has found her yet.
like 120 acres, says Frank Light.
But I
Another
must
one.
say,
Red Hill.
yeah, I don't trust that one at all. If there's anyone guilty in that area, that would be my number one thought.
It would be so easy to take a child from the country, just saying. When I was about 8 or 9, a
I don't want
man
to throw
tried to
too much
get me
blame around, but there's a
and my
lot of
friend
possibilities.
in the truck. Nobody would ever have had a clue because the road was wooded. Ooh, that's scary. That's scary. Yeah.
And something that, oh gosh, what was her name? One of the women brought up was that the tree trimmers had just been in that area.
Yeah, see, that's another thing. The tree trimmers, they were there that day.
Yeah,
The
that's what I
day
heard.
they
The day
they
she went
saw
missing.
Summer. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, whether Summer was picked up, abduction, not likely, sold, hidden, or Lord forbid, red rum, a crime has been committed. Neglect is a crime. Sold, crime, hidden, possible. Crime and red rum, severest of crimes. You're right. You're right. You're so right. And you have to consider that Dobbs' property, yes, for sale. Yes, people, that was the time when people were, I mean, I'm telling you, people were coming in droves to buy property in Tennessee. Everywhere. When I was working, I worked at Lowe's, and people were coming in every day. Every day there was somebody new that had moved to Tennessee. Because I mean, with the pandemic and everything that was going on, people were leaving the cities and coming, and so you know, there's so many possibilities. And the
Well,
sheriff,
Tennessee always had a pretty good governmental system that worked. So what you're getting is you're getting different types of people into your state. And you don't know if they're good or bad or, what their intentions are. Yeah,
right?
you have low taxes compared to most states. You
Oh
know,
yeah, we do have a high sales tax, but we don't have the property tax is
what
very
is
low.
your
We have
sales tax?
It's like 9.5%.
Oh, that is high. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Mm,
we have no personal property tax. We have no income tax, and I mean the cost of living is a lot cheaper here than what it was in Virginia. I lived in Virginia, and the cost of living is tremendously better here than what it is there. But
yeah, see, it's a
but like I
lot.
said, a lot of people moved to Tennessee at that time. Let's see. I would like to know how far she would run to see her daddy arrive home, perhaps down the driveway by the gate. That's what's been told that she did. Who's to say that she didn't think Dawn was coming home and she ran down and somebody took her? That's a theory.
Mm,
That's a theory. Pink Heart says, not accusing anyone, but there were tree cutters on the property that very day. Yes, yes, they were. Yes, they were.
right.
That's a big possibility. Big possibility. We just don't know. Like I said, there's so much. There's so many possibilities. It's crazy.
And yet the police should have checked into all of this and been on it, you know? And sometimes those companies might take an extra 2 or 3 guys for the day, you know? Maybe they would take them off the books, so there could have been more guys there than they're talking about because they don't want to get in trouble, you know?
Right. Whistle, I did see that, and it's crazy how similar it is. It's crazy. I'm telling you, it's
Was anyone having construction done? Like, was there any, I don't know, roofers in the area? Or I don't want to say that.
I hadn't heard
I don't
that.
want
I
to
hadn't
point
heard.
fingers at construction people, but you know, there's always a possibility that they had just hired that one bad person, you know?
Yeah. In my opinion, Hawkins County is just getting away with a lot of things. Just like I said, Trev put on in his community post today that the mayor, see, in Tennessee, there is a county mayor and then there are town mayors. So the county mayor paid a visit to the sheriff's department and to the office of Ronnie Lawson and was questioning why Detective Pruitt was his a lot of it is his phone etiquette, I would say. Let's just put it that way. Is
Mm-hmm.
not very kind to people. So he was questioning that, and apparently he was questioning the about Brandon, about the shenanigans, as they say, of Brandon. What happened with him? How does a man that was found guilty and was given 20 years end up with 19 suspended and only one partial one was served in a county, the next county over? My county, as a matter of fact, of SA, of minors. Two of them
Oh, God.
attempted SA. Let's be correct, because I don't want to be so you said wrong thing. You stand. You know how that goes. uh,
Holy. Well, and he's out already?
oh yeah, he's out. He is a he is a
Is he registered?
yes. Yes,
And well,
I can show
was
you
he
that.
around that area though? Can they place him in that area at the time?
I don't know whether anybody's questioned that or not. I don't know.
Mm.
Don't know. Don't know.
And wasn't that day they were saying that there was strangers on their property?
Yes, there has been. I mean, and apparently Fred Hill was moving vehicles that day too.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't know.
Well, he's in jail for something else, right? Has
Yeah,
any have
drugs.
they
He's in rehab now.
Yeah, and they did check his property. Didn't they go through everything on his property? I don't know. I question him. I don't
I don't
know.
know.
He seems a little
It's
strange.
it is yeah, it is a bit strange. Let's see. I can show you that one, but yeah, it's right there's Mr. Lawson. Let's see.
See, too, and then you have the hunters. Like, what if somebody accidentally thought, saw something running and just, you know, shot and didn't realize it was a child?
Right there he is. Criminal attempt to commit aggravated S battery. That was 2018 and 2020. 2 different times, 2 years. So he was convicted. So, and this is the son of the sheriff of Hawkins County.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of times the police officers have a son that's not right.
And you know what? We can't hold the the uh the sheriff accountable for his son, but let your son be accountable. Don't cover it up. Well, I ain't gonna say cover it up. I shouldn't say cover it up. But
Was it
let
for assault or was it attempted assault?
it was attempted assault, but he was given 20 years.
Mm.
20 years.
That's like the case that's going on now. But he's
Isn't
gonna he's gonna go away for a while.
look at Elena's. Yes. That is another case that I'm really wanting to dig into. I'm hoping something else is going to happen, but there is so many things that happen with that. It's so wrong, so wrong. That little she just turned today's her birthday.
Well, you see, if it's
She was
like
2 today.
if somebody thinks I don't think it's an offender, but if you think it's an offender, then it definitely would have happened again by now with someone else.
Oh, you're talking about Athena, Pink Hearts. I'm sorry. I thought she was talking about Elena. But yeah, Athena, yes. Pink Hearts, I know exactly what you're talking about. It was a circle driveway. Anything's possible.
Yeah, I don't like circle driveways. I don't trust them. And they
Right.
had a big circle driveway.
They're still moving here like crazy, Miss Chewy. My husband meets them every day doing electrical inspections for new homes they are buying. Exactly. I'm telling you, it's from California, Colorado, New York. Even Floridians are coming to Tennessee. It's crazy. Crazy. You put your house on the market, it sells in no time if you've got a fair price on your house. There for a while, I mean, they were begging people to put their houses for sale because it was such a market for it, and there still are. But my thing is,
I
if
know
I
a lot
sell
of
my,
people who live there now too. Like a lot of people went and bought property and
it's
built
beautiful.
had a house built there. Yeah.
It is. It's beautiful. I love Tennessee.
Mhm.
Love it. Let's
Do you
see.
know if you're gonna go to that crime con?
Oh, in Nashville,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know whether my health will let me be away that much. I am hopefully going to go on a road trip here in a few weeks to Memphis. Speaking of Memphis, where is Biscuit Head. I don't understand why they didn't keep searching. All they talked about was how rough the terrain was, etc. So why quit searching? I don't know. That was tough. That was really tough whenever they quit. So I don't know. Uh, there are so many possibilities that could have happened to Summer. Exactly. That's the reason I wanted to do this, because I wanted to see if there was any theories that I hadn't heard. You know, they would have found Summer, animal, beast, or hunter would have done anything if anything had been done this summer, in my opinion. Robin, you got a
Well,
point there.
I think, if she is in the forest, probably with, usually takes 5 or 7 years and then a hunter will stumble across. But one other thing I wanted to say was that really bothered me and blew my mind was what she supposedly went missing in. Like, we were really under the impression that she went missing in the clothes that she had put on her first day of school clothes with the little pink jacket and gray, was it gray pants? I forget.
Yes,
And
yes, pink. Now here's actually it is.
pink, gray, and black or
Yes.
something.
Let's
And
see. Summer Moon Utah was missing June 15, 2020. Summer was blonde hair, blue eyes. At the time of her disappearance, 3 foot tall and weighed approximately 40 pounds. Her current height and weight is unknown. She was reportedly last seen wearing gray pants and a pink shirt and possibly barefoot.
yeah, because then they found that outfit stowed away in like some memory box at Candace's best friend's house. I'm like, well, how could it
Was
be
be-
there?
It's because Candace was staying there with her whenever Dawn was in
Yeah, but
jail.
it was supposed to be on Summer Wells when she went missing.
No, not that one. It said she had a gray pants and pink shirt. That wasn't that.
Yeah, but the
There's
original report was she also had the jacket on.
mm-mm.
Yeah, it was. I
The
just
original.
watched it. I went through a bunch of stuff and I just watched it. The
Hmm.
original report was she went missing in that jacket and it wasn't and then it was found in that memory box. So they didn't even tell us
I don't
properly
remember
what
that.
she
Where
went.
did you see that at?
They didn't even tell us properly what she went missing in.
Where did you see that at?
It was in the first report.
The news report?
Hold on a second.
Rumor has always been that Lawson does what he wants, and everybody is afraid of him. Good old boy system. Nobody would even run against him in elections. That's true.
Okay.
That's true, Tammy. Hash brown. Boils my blood when they don't stop and they refuse to help search. Exactly. I was in fear. I was furious when I said, "Oh God, it 1 day of 2 weeks, 1 day of 2 weeks." Yeah, they scaled it back and scaled it back and scaled it back until they just quit.
So even with the police, there's too much misinformation out there. They need to do a refresher, an update on what the facts are that they have now.
They won't. They won't tell us anything. They won't tell us anything. Yes, hash brown. Exactly. Exactly. I wish they could come back and search. I do.
Well, they shouldn't have stopped searching. This should be a constant thing until she's found.
Yeah, I know. Not with all the publicity. In my opinion, nobody would do it again. I had a circle driveway when I was growing up, never had issues. Well, that's good, Ash. I'm really, really glad, Whistle. Um, yeah, it would be a huge, huge uh public. I mean, the publicity people would throw it. Well, can you imagine how many people would show up if they'd say, okay, this is an organized search for summer, and we need all the volunteers that we can, you know, that we can get. Can you imagine what would show up?
I
That's
would
just not.
go down there and pick the biggest, baddest guy fresh out of prison and say, we're going into the forest now, and you better not be afraid of bears and snakes. And climb through those rocks and find her.
Uh, let's see.
I'm being silly now.
I understand. I get you. I get you. Pigment justice for summer whales. Yes, so many are very scary. Yes,
Because
I'm
most
getting.
people do not, hurt children.
I
And,
know, Hashi.
children just don't disappear. This is not normal. She's somewhere.
Right. My husband met a couple who moved here from California because their children were attending a school that has litter boxes in the bathrooms for kids who are identifying as cats. I've heard that. And I thought, they ain't
What?
doing that.
Is that some type of joke or something?
No, no, no. That's the
Well, the
world we're
police
living
need to
in
go
today.
right in there and remove that. Because that's the most ridiculous child abuse thing I've ever heard. In a school? Yeah, I don't even believe you. I think you're a liar. I don't believe you. Okay?
No, it's true. It's true. It's true.
No, I
There,
don't
there,
believe that.
there are children in the schools that identify as cats.
No,
They
they
identify
don't.
as being cats. So they have to put. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's true. It's true. It's true. There are people identify. It's just like I saw a video of somebody that identifies as whatever try is. I have no idea. People are crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, well,
I
you don't
mean, I can
you
understand.
don't abuse children. You don't go along with an abusive thought, especially when it comes to a child. You say, "No, this is what you do, and this is how you do it correctly." You never go along with an abusive thought or a strange, abnormal thought that maybe another child is abusing that child, telling him to do that. Because how did a
Good
child
night,
even get
Millie.
that in
Thank
their
you, darling.
mind? That's not normal. It's not a normal train of thought.
Love you, Millie. Thank you, darling. Ah, I'm just telling you what the law says. The law says that they have to provide it for them. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
believe
it's
it.
just like children that
There's
that
nothing
identify as
smart
being
or
trans.
educated or positive or good about that type of strange thinking. Nothing.
There's our biscuit head.
That's
Biscuit
someone
head,
who's been
biscuit head, biscuit
abused
head.
and told, or threatened to do something really wrong, and they do
So
it
tell
because
them.
they don't want to be hurt. They do weird stuff out of fear.
Yeah, you need to Google that afterwards. Google it. Biscuit head, tell them what you was doing,
I
girl.
had college child psychology.
I'm sorry, Brandy. What did I miss, baby? I'm so sorry. Let me go back and see if I can find it. I'm so sorry. It's not intentional, I promise, darling. I promise it's not. Oh, there it is. Hey, beautiful lady, I feel like there is a lot of generational trauma involved and all of its effects on the whole situation. Yeah, you're right. I'm sure that's part of it too. It's the parents who are supporting their children, wanting to identify as whatever and demanding they have the available things to support them, like the litter boxes. I agree, Tammy.
See, they're telling their child it's okay, and they
Right.
want their child to do it, and that's a sick mind. They need help.
Yeah, we're still here, Sharon, waiting for you to open your mouth. Uh, there's a guy in prison that identifies as a baby.
All of
He gets
life,
diapers and baby food.
is battling
Right.
evil forces. All of life, you're gonna run into evil forces, and you're going to have to battle them. That's
Beautiful
how it is.
sunflower. Hey, darling. Welcome, darling. I just love you. I love all of you. Y'all make my day. I tell you.
And you can't let them win. You can't let them have your mind. You can't just say, "Oh, okay, I believe you." You can't. You have to have your own mind and your own thinking. And if you have to move, move. If there's some strange people around you, move. That's it.
Look what Pink Heart said. I thought it was bad when we had to change our pronouns from him to they. Now we have to say, "Here, kitty, kitty." I can't help but laugh at that, y'all. I'm way too southern to be identifying as a cat. What the hell? Oh.
Oh
Uh,
dear.
if I would have asked my mom for a litter box, she would have whooped my arse growing up. Just saying, laugh out loud. That's too far, in my opinion. I agree, Hashi, but that's what our society has agreed to. That's what they've agreed
Oh
to.
no, it hasn't. That's what a few dummies have agreed to.
Well, let's say it's more than a few, darling. More than a few. I'm sorry. I don't.
It's just
Yeah.
people who like to argue and like to think they they got away with something
And
by
to get
convincing somebody that something wrong is right. That's all
and
it is.
people for attention. I think a lot of it's for attention, also, probably. I hope that when they get older, that they wake up. You know, can you imagine what kind of or would that be a productive citizen? Do you think they could possibly ever be a productive citizen?
No,
And
of course not.
I hope to God nobody in here has a child that is identifying as a cat or any other animal. I'll pray for you. I'll pray for you if you do. Mm,
Yeah, you really have to pray for people like that. And you have to figure out who put that in the child's head. That just doesn't happen overnight.
that's true, Hashi. Yeah. Exactly. But we are talking about states giving it to not having morals and consequences. Exactly.
You have to be civil. You have to have civility. You have to learn how to get along in this world. Because if you don't train your children properly, they're not going to make it.
One creator thinks you
Very
should have to
sad.
be 21 to be on social media. My husband was in Kuwait at 19. Now they can't handle SM. What the hell? Exactly. I mean, hmm, that's just
What?
like that's just like
One creator thinks
honestly
you should have to
buying
be 21 to be
alcohol.
on social
If they
media.
can if
My
they can
husband
if
was in Kuwait at 19. Now they can't handle. Oh, they can't handle social media. I couldn't
yeah.
understand what they were saying.
If they we can give them pew pews to unalive everybody that walks in front of them in a war at the
Well,
age of
there's
18, 19.
always going to be
But
wars on the earth. My grandmother told me that, and she's correct.
I understand, but
There's always
what I'm saying is we can give them weapons, but we can't let them buy a beer. We can't and then some people don't want them to be able to be on social media unless they're 21. That don't make sense. I can see 18 on most platforms, you know? Don't make
well.
sense.
Why does the one creator say 21? Because that's the drinking age and party
Probably.
age. I
The
don't
well, they
know. That
say pre-adult, yeah.
that
So they
doesn't
can
make
buy anything
sense
they
to
want
me.
then. She so if we identify as cats, can we get out of paying taxes? I don't know. Hashi, you gonna try it? Cat suits, no joke. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's not funny, but I mean, it's funny, but it ain't funny, that we have to that our society has to I mean, our taxpayers are paying for those litter boxes.
George Washington has a book, okay? The Rules of Civility. I suggest that some of you go look them up. How this country formed and how it was built and how the laws came about. Some of you need to go back and read some old books from George Washington.
In me and my social work classes, the professor was telling us some crazy stuff. So RSO,
Imagine letting a preschooler tell you what to do. I mean, it's just so funny to me. Oh my God.
yeah, I know. So our RSO can live at a house where a kid lives as long as it wasn't the victim. Whew. Mm, that's craziness. Hi, hi,
Doing?
darling. How you doing?
What you doing?
I love you.
I had to go take a shower and everything. I was like, I better go over and jump on Joey's if she's going to get me.
No. y'all, I took a shower before I came on. But you know something? You know what I did?
If it
It
doesn't
was
make
so
sense, it's not true.
it was so pretty outside
Hash
today.
brown.
I took the lawnmower to my legs.
Oh, you shaved your lawn.
Yeah.
I was about to say it's a little too soon to be using that lawnmower. Yeah. Took that
Yeah,
lawnmower to
shave
your
my
legs.
legs. Oh my goodness. And it took me a bit. It did. It
Looks
took
like
me a
you had a
bit.
pretty good show tonight, Choo Choo.
Yeah, I had some good
Half of
participation.
it was trying to figure out the meat.
How are you, Lori?
Good. How are you?
Good.
I
Where's
saw you
Sherry
wrote
at
me a
tonight,
little
y'all?
note. You were busy. I
She's
wondered
sleeping.
where you have been. Yeah.
I've been doing my taxes and just working. Sunday was killer on me. I slept when I got home. I just went. I tried hard, but I was out. Sunday killed me because we ran this weekend some.
Y'all had fun
Yes,
though,
we
didn't
really
you?
did.
Y'all had fun. Them
It
youngins.
was
I
fun, yeah.
love the pictures. You know what I was looking at? That one picture you sent me with Logan had on that sweatshirt, and that one guy had on one just like it. Did you notice that?
What sweatshirt?
That Under Armour sweatshirt that he had on.
I don't know. I
Logan,
gotta look at the pictures again.
look at
No,
that
her
picture.
volume is too low.
Is it too low?
Yeah.
My volume is.
I'll fix it. I'll fix
Yep.
it. It was tearing my ears up, so I turned you down a little bit.
Oh.
Sure, you turn me down.
Not like you know others
It's okay.
had turned others down.
It's okay. I totally understand. Let me look and see.
Yeah, it was one. He was standing there at, was it a pool table, some kind of table he was
I don't
standing
even
at.
remember.
Well, look at the ones you sent me, and but he had that Under Armour sweatshirt on, and there was this guy standing behind him had the exact same sweatshirt on.
I
I'm
don't
like,
remember. Let
that's
me see. Hold on. I'm looking now.
Okay. uh, let's see.
Oh man.
Yeah, I see that now. He does, don't he?
Exact same one.
Only you would notice that, Julie. Look, exact same one.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, how can you miss it? I mean, I was
Only you would notice that. I didn't even notice it. It's a popular sweatshirt.
yeah.
How's everybody doing tonight? Hey, everybody in chat. Hashy Whistle, Tim.
I was telling everybody that here in the last few days, my heart's been real burdened for summer.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but more than usual. And I just thought, you know, I wanted to hear people's theories.
Right.
And see if there's anything that I hadn't heard before, or you know, people of, you know, what people are thinking. Yeah, and it's been very interesting. Very interesting.
I agree.
Angel Talks Too Fast became a member to my channel today.
Well, awesome.
So happy. Yes, she's so sweet, and
cool.
she gifted one and gave it to and Juju got it.
Juju, my sweet
Yes,
Juju.
our Juju. We love Juju.
I love me sweet Juju.
I don't really like talking about the Summer Wells case, but I gave it a shot.
It's
No, it's fine. We don't typically talk about it a lot, but like I said, my heart. After I made the thumbnail, I even thought, oh, God, I don't know whether I should do this or not. I mean, I questioned myself, and I messaged one of my friends, Biscuit Head.
Biscuit Head.
Yeah. And
right
I said, I don't know whether I should do this or not. But the more I thought about summer, And I'm not saying that I'm doing it to I don't know. It's just I felt led to do it. I felt led to do it. Just to talk about theories.
Nothing wrong with that.
And let
And keeping her name out there, there's nothing the
vent.
matter with that either.
Right. And that's all I'm trying to do is just to keep it.
Yeah.
And I'm not a person to, do
Out of
every
all
live
these
on
babies that
Summer.
we've all researched,
Well, the absence of a small child is just terrible,
out of all these babies that we've researched, Summer's the only one that really hasn't been found.
I had a
Right.
few friends who had
And they have no
children
idea what happened.
who passed away. One of my girlfriends, she married so young, and her first child at 3 months
Missing all
old
their chickens.
passed away, and they just called it SIDS. But the day before, he had a bunch of shots, and she went back to work that day, and it was his first day at a babysitter. And for some reason, he fell asleep and passed away.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, I had
So
a
that
friend
happens.
it was just
just
so awful.
recently.
The woman was hysterical, and she was a nurse too. So she didn't know what was going on. And I mean, my friend thinks it was the shots, but you don't know. Well, and it was written up as just sudden infant death syndrome. The baby just stopped breathing. Now, she went on to have 5 more kids,
Wow.
and it didn't happen with them. She
Right.
called them her battery operated babies because she always kept a battery and a heart monitor on her babies. Everywhere
Logan
she
had a heart
went.
monitor for the first year of his life.
Yours
Oh
did?
wow. That's
I kept his
Wow.
heart monitor. I wasn't letting it go back. But he also had open heart surgery when he was 4.5 months. So
right.
Wow.
Right.
I lost a friend a few days ago, and
Oh, I'm sorry.
I want to take a moment to
Um,
talk about it because he came into the restaurant
I'm not
about
120
2 weeks
acres. Thank you,
ago,
darling.
and he was talking to me, and he left his wife for a younger woman, and they went through their divorce around the same time I was going through mine, and she come in and told me about it. I didn't know it, but she told me he left her for a younger woman. Well, that younger woman ended up going back to her boyfriend, her man that she keeps going back to, and he's crazier than shit. I said shit.
You mean
And
shit?
he was all heartbroken about that younger woman that he left his wife for. And he was talking how he wanted to do himself in and stuff. Well, they found him in his coal truck that he owned. He owned coal trucks. They found him in his coal truck back, I think, that was last Friday,
he
dead.
really did himself in over a woman? Wow.
He's sitting there and talked to me, and he told me he had that in his head. And I told him, I said,
Oh
no.
no.
I said, don't do that. You've got, I think he's got 3 kids, young kids. They're teens. They're in high school. It's
Oh
where it hurts the
man.
most. I said, don't do that. His wife had moved on and got a boyfriend, and he was there, and he was just stuck now. And the girl that he left his wife for went back to her boyfriend, and he was just in that headspace. And I tried to keep him in there and talk to him as long as I possibly could because he wanted to talk. But, I'm just so busy and stuff, he couldn't do it.
Right.
And he left that day, and he wanted to sit down and eat. And he likes coming there and sitting and talking and eating and stuff. That was his favorite thing to do, I know exactly how he liked his food cooked and everything.
How
When
old
he
was
left,
he?
43.
Oof.
They found him in his coal truck in front of a Dollar General.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But it's so hard because I just wished I could have did something because he told me he was going to do it. But
Right.
I wish I could have just did something.
Yeah, I know you feel like maybe I should have just shut the restaurant down and sit down and talk to him? Or I know things have went through
There's
your head like
nothing you
Yeah.
that,
could do, really.
but I mean, you did. You
When they get that
offered
mindset,
it.
it's hard to break it.
I should have messaged his ex-wife. Maybe she could have had the kids talk to him or something. I should
People in
have.
that
But
mindset,
you
they
don't
need
want to meddle. You don't want to meddle into people's
professional help.
business. Yeah. His kids probably could have been. I told him, I said, you know, Nick, I said, you got these kids and they adore you. You're their daddy. He, you know, him and his wife, they went to church. They did everything they possibly could, and they were together for 20 years, and he left her for a younger woman that was ended up being old Rip. But she was with one of the guys. So I don't know if that's what happened or not. There's also could be a little twist, a little crime, because her boyfriend has killed a couple people before, the one she went back to. And in our town, he's totally accepted. They cover up everything he does.
Wow.
And it kind of links back to Ernie Shell and all that too.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ernie Shell's his friend.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So there could be a little crime. That guy could have did him in. I don't know if he committed suicide or not.
Right.
But he totally and thoroughly told me that he was in that headspace. I don't even know if it had been a week. I put a braid in my hair and I look goofy.
No, you
I
don't.
don't know if it had been a week since he'd been in the restaurant.
Wow.
But he his girlfriend that had
You
left
make
him.
me think of this boy in high school. We had big floods once, and he tried to save someone, and he was holding on to him for dear life, but the guy was really big and heavy, and he had
Look,
passed out, and he had to let him go.
What you got?
Diamond Creations made me that.
Oh, I'm
Ain't it cute?
jelly.
I'm
Oh,
drinking out of my cup.
yes. That's awesome.
She made that for me.
That's
That's
cute.
pretty.
So
That is
cute.
really pretty.
It says,
Yeah. Satan
not
spray.
today, Satan.
Oh, that's
What's
cute.
it say?
Kills 99% of negative energy. Don't try me spray. Eliminates doubt, fear, discouragement, and jealousy. I like that. It's so cute. And it's
That's
got,
pretty.
it's really cute cup. I love it. I drink it all the time. She does
She
really
she
good
is
cups.
she
I
is
don't know
awesome,
where
ain't she?
that Missy made me, but hers is up there and
Yeah,
it's a
that's pretty
Jinkies cup.
awesome.
I love my cups. I love, love, love my cups.
Yeah, I usually have one, but like I said, I waited till it was 7 o'clock when I got in the
I
shower,
just have Gatorade right
and I was
now.
like, ah. Then I
That's
had to
just
do
water.
something. with this.
Not in one of my cups.
I'm
I got
trying to drink
beers.
more water. You
Well,
what?
I had a really, really bad bladder infection last week.
Yeah, I know you did.
And I was really, really sick. So I kind of just said, you know, I'm not going to keep going back to pop. I drank 2 pops today, but I'm going to stick with my water. And that's
I
what's
want
going to
some
happen.
of that. I got you. That's the best thing for you. I want some of that
No,
too,
The
Robin.
sugar's not good
It's
when you
big
get
on.
that.
Now, the real Rockin' Robin was at that prayer vigil, right?
Yes, she was.
That's
I
when
got
it
to meet her.
spoke. That's cool. That's cool. I
Yeah,
wish
I
I
got
could
to
have
meet
went
her.
there that night. That looked so fun.
It
Mm.
was. It was.
It looked nice,
It
not
was.
fun.
It was beautiful.
Nice.
It was
It looked
beautiful,
beautiful. I wish I
and
could
it
have went
was.
because,
I
and that might
can't
be why you're
remember.
feeling that way too.
It probably. It could be.
Yeah.
It could be because I mean, it's just like I said. I even sent a message to Candace and and just told her. I said, "Summer's weighing heavy on my heart today." That's all I said. You know.
You know who's been weighing heavy on my heart?
Who?
Christine. Have you
Yeah.
seen her last video? She had her 10th chemo treatment today, and she had 104.2 fever.
Whoa, from her treatment?
Yeah, her face is blood red. She did a video. She did a
Wow.
video about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really, and this is just her 10th one. She's got like 3 more before she takes the real potent stuff. So
Can she take stuff for the fever?
she did. She took
Oh,
some ibuprofen tonight and
okay.
stuff. What I'm understanding. She needs some extra prayers.
Yeah, she does. Chemo is tough. Let me tell you. I seen my husband went through
Well,
it, and
how many treatments are there?
tough
Aren't there
stuff.
12? She's almost
She
done,
has to have
right?
20.
Yeah, it's
Oh, wow.
different people have different.
She has
Yeah,
a very aggressive form of a carcinoma. Is it? Was it a carcinoma?
or is it melanoma? I'm not sure.
Carcinoma. She has an
Yeah.
aggressive form of breast cancer, and it's spread to her lymph nodes, which has made it.
Lymph nodes. Don't be
She's
Daisy, please. It's
lymph
nodes,
lymph
please.
nodes.
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 I can't say it right.
Don't say nodes,
Nodes.
please. Please
Lymph
don't say
nodes.
that.
They'll
Don't say
go
that.
in and they'll take that out, and she'll be okay.
Stop it, Chewy. Don't call me Daisy.
I said, don't be like Daisy. Don't say
I've always
that.
called it lymph nodes.
Say
Nodes,
no.
lymph
Say
nodes.
no.
Oh, dear.
Nodes.
Nods.
It's
Potato.
okay. Hey, okay.
Tomato. But
Just don't be
anyway,
eating no potato chips on
don't make me get
Just
my
saying.
potato chips now, Chewy. But no, listen. It spread to her lymph nodes. And did I say it right that time?
You're fine.
I tried.
You're fine.
Anyway, and
Lymph nodes.
I don't know. I just call it nods for some reason.
It's fine. It's fine. We
Oh,
know
the
we know
O
what you
sound.
mean.
The
We know what you mean.
O's. Nodes.
It's okay. Go ahead.
But it's spread there, and the treatments are supposed to be breaking it up and making it soft. One of her lymph nodes, I can't say it, y'all.
You're fine.
One of her lymph nodes is reacting.
You had to be here for the you gotta
Oh, God.
But anyway, and then the tumor in her breast is getting softer, and it seems to be reacting to the chemo. Now today was just her 10th chemo treatment, so it's already working, you know. And one of the lymph nodes, I can't say it.
There you go. You said it. You said it.
Anyway, one of them is not reacting yet, but I got faith that it's going to be just fine and it'll take care of it by the time she's done with her chemo. And then she's going to get her mastectomy after
After the 12th one, ain't it?
no.
Oh.
After she's
After they shrink it, they'll take it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they did to my husband.
That's
Yeah.
the safe way to do it. Yeah.
And once they get that taken out, she gets to look forward to getting some new tatas and get rid of all that jive out of her and start her life back up again. And her son and daughter-in-law is getting ready to start having grandbabies. And
If
I
she has
know,
that
that's
aggressive
great.
one, she should have them both taken off.
she is.
She
She's
is.
getting,
Okay.
yeah, and then she's getting her some new ones.
I know it's horrible, but yeah,
Hell,
one of my
it's-
friends, they gave her a new one.
I like to have me some new Perkians. Not for the sake of breast cancer. No.
No.
But I like to have me some new Perkians. I got big ones now, but I'd like to have the big Perkians. I'm a go, Ashy.
Yeah. Gravity is not a woman's friend.
It
Yeah, that's
isn't.
for sure.
It isn't. And it ain't a man's either because they got things that sag too. They got little jiggling things that sag.
It reminds me of those Jackass movies.
I better go though. I've got a live I've got to start in 5 minutes.
Are you doing a live at 11?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I love
Remember
y'all.
that
And I forgot
movie
to come over and hang
Well,
out
you're
Airplane
with
and the
you.
shit
fine.
hits the fan?
You get done, come over and see me.
I will. I love you.
Love you. Bye, Shorty.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Chewy. Bye,
Love
buddy.
you. See
Bye.
you later.
Love you.
I
Oh,
forgot to
dear.
ask her if she's going to the crime con.
I don't think she's planning on it. Yeah. Don't think she's planning on it. 63-year-old, my jaws, lips, boobs, and eyes all dropped. Yeah, I know. I know what you mean, Rockin' Robin. Whew. And for some reason, my body goes wider and wider year after year too. I don't know what's wrong with what. Yeah, it just ain't right. Ain't right.
That's
Mm,
how we're all aging, We can fight it if we want, but why?
yeah,
You know?
yeah, that's true. It's life,
Yeah.
$1,500 a ticket for CrimeCon. I will not be going. Oh, that's crazy. Crazy. Ah, nah, no thank you.
Is that what it says? I thought it was something like 350 a ticket.
What Dolly says, 1,500 a ticket. Spanx worked great.
No,
Hope
that's
you
for his.
managed
He's
him
he's
too.
getting a booth.
Oh, okay. So $1,500 for a booth.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
almost 400 a ticket for both of them, and then
You're beautiful,
the
Robin.
booth. They're bringing all their soap and stuff, I guess. T-shirts. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay. Gotcha. Yeah,
They're
I
getting
get
a
it.
booth.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense for him to get in a booth. I guess it's not too bad then. We say it real quick. I guess he plans on doing real well if he's going to fork out 1,500 for a booth. He's
Well,
got
the
a lot
whole
of.
trip, like with the hotel and everything, he says it's $3,000. So he has this thing up where you can donate for him to go to CrimeCon.
I guarantee it. Well, good for him. I hope he can. I hope he gets everything and more that he needs. Everybody wants to see him there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
A friend of ours, of mine, and Hashies, we actually mod for her. Her name's Gigi McKelvey. She's Pretty Lies and Alibis. She went to CrimeCon down in Florida. I guess it was at Daytona. Is that where they had it at? Not Daytona, but
Did they? I don't
somewhere.
know.
It was in Florida. It was in Florida this past year
Mm.
because she did a lot of coverage on it down there. And she she works
Hmm.
for law and crime now, so she's moving up in the world. That girl, she's awesome. If y'all ain't subbed to her, you need to go sub up to Pretty Lies and Alibis. She's awesome.
I think I've seen
Uh,
her around the streets, the YouTube
yeah,
streets.
she's big time now.
You
She
know, I
has a
can only follow so many and do so much, you know?
right.
I can only watch so many. So, did you watch any of that
Oh,
trial today?
no, I didn't. I had dentist appointment and I had to do a lot of things. I didn't really get to even look at YouTube. I come home
Mhm.
and we fixed dinner.
Uh, I almost said Audrey Cunningham, but it's not. It's Harmony Montgomery. The
Yeah,
Harmony Montgomery trial is almost over,
justice
and
for harmony.
they're
I know
gonna.
the jurors actually went to deliberate, but they didn't send them back with any forms. It probably would be over. It's going to be over tomorrow. I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't know. It got too late for the judge and the court. They said they're not going to continue after 4 p.m. and then everything just disappeared.
Really?
Yeah, and
I
we were
bought a
like waiting, like, oh, is the jury going to decide in like 2 hours? You know, and ran out of time.
wow. I bought a Spanx. Couldn't get in it. Bought a bigger one and it felt like I was wearing straight jeans. So not very comfortable, eh? Oh yes, yes, Hashi, we love Gigi. Let's
What
see.
is a Spanx?
Spanx are
Do you mean spandex?
it's oh you have to Google it. Spanx are like a I'm telling y'all. I
I
don't know
don't
what
know.
it
I'll have to
is.
Google
This
it.
chair is not agreeing with me tonight.
Oh, I have back pain. I hurt myself lifting kitty litter.
George Wagner. Oh, yes. George Wagner took a few hours also, but he was guilty. Praying Adams found guilty. Oh, I don't think there's any question with that. He's going to be found guilty. I would be shocked. Completely shocked if it wasn't. Well, I tell you what.
Oh man.
I guess I better end it so that everybody can go over and give Jinkies some love.
Yankees is coming on. Okay.
Yeah. But I thank you all,
I need some coffee or something.
everybody that came in and shared your thoughts and your theories with me. Like I said, I don't know why. I'm hoping, I'm praying that the case is going to break and they're going to say, breaking news. You know, the Summer Wells case. That's what I pray for.
Well, like I said, if she ran off into the woods, they eventually a hunter or someone will find her. It's sad, but
Spanx are turbo powered girdles. So I need something to hold
uh,
all these rolls in.
I don't restrict any of my
Oh, thank you, Tam.
any of
Thank you.
my imperfections.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
got,
worry about my
and so,
imperfections. You know, I know a lot of women, they go crazy over it. Whatever.
yeah, I don't go crazy over it, but you know, I am woman. I do care, you know.
I am woman, hear me roar.
Yeah. You're welcome, Tam,
Well,
honey.
you know what I was going to tell you, you know, after 7 years, like legally, they would declare most, you know, declare the child passed away. And then you can have some peace in a way, like you can pray
Love you, Danny.
and you know, you're never going to have a grave then, but you can still pray. And
That's exactly right.
maybe you can put up a stone somewhere. I don't know, but
Yeah.
when everybody can finally say, you know, rest in peace, Summer Wells, or whether, you know, somebody has her and releases her, or she gets away. I mean, she strikes me as a child who would get away, you know,
Yeah.
eventually. She'll be smart enough.
I agree, Robin. I agree 100%, darling.
I mean, we've seen all sorts of cases where, like, a child was being hidden under steps. That one little boy, he was hid in a trunk when the police came, and, you know, and he was fine, and she kept good care of him, but he wasn't hers. You know, like,
Right.
there's a lot of stories where
Right.
they, you know, for some oddball reason, they think that, you know, if they can't have a kid, they think somebody else's kid is theirs. It's an oddball thing that, you know, they malfunction. Maybe going through the adoption process or going through foster care is just too rough for them.
Yeah, I get it.
Or who knows? They're just not being directed in the right way to do things.
That's true. Well, thank you, Short Legs, for coming up and spending time with me. And I'm sorry it took me a few minutes to get you all straightened out. Bye.
Yeah,
I love
you
you.
know, we've had volume problems before on other channels too.
Yeah. Well, at least I know what to do now. I got to make sure that I have it plugged up before I open StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll fix everything.
A lot of people, you know, try to talk to me about Dolly Vision. When I'm on other channels, you know, I try not to talk about other stations, other channels,
It's okay.
because,
It's okay. We
you
love
know,
Dolly. We love Dolly. It's
it's
okay.
like a free plug, you know? It's like, that's what
Right.
Dolly calls it.
Well, I appreciate it if they were over there on their channel and they give me a free plug,
And
you
I know
know?
people think that we talk all the time or whatever, but, you know, there's only so much time in a day. We don't talk all the time. And I don't like to use the phone. I text, you know, so it might just be 1 or 2 lines. You
Right.
know, it's not like, you know, we're friends, but we're not like, I can't explain it. We're YouTube friends. It's different than, you know, having a friend down the street. Okay, I had to get that out. Sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. Thank you
Okay,
again.
everybody, have a great night.
You too. Thank you. Okay, guys. All I ask is that everybody do what they can to help keep Summer's name out there. Let's, like I said, I'm really seriously thinking about having a get together or something. You know, I ain't gonna say it's not gonna be no protest, but it's gonna be a peaceful gathering. Um, in her name at the Hawkins County Sheriff's Department. I'm really seriously thinking about doing that sometime in the future. But I want to get everybody's opinion of it, see what they think. My lipstick's all over the place. But I love you all, and I appreciate your support. And thank you so much for coming and spending this time with me. Uh, everybody go over and say hey to Jinkies. Give her some support. She deserves it. We love her. I love each and every one of you. Till next time, pray for summer. Pray. Pray for all the missing, for all the sick. I pray, Lord, that you touch them. Touch them. Lead Ellie. Give them the right tools. Lead them to where she is. In Jesus' name. Y'all have a great night. I love you.